Your Majesty, let me start by most sincerely apologizing. We were supposed to have been here according to our request, and you graciously approved by 2 p.m. Unfortunately for us this morning, we had to leave out of Subi Airport in Warri, where we had gone to the fuel this morning because there was no fuel in Benin. And we were told that we couldn't leave because of bad weather for 3 hours. And that disrupted our entire movement because we had to go to Auchi, go to Rumi, and felt that this is where our ground event is. Even our people are still waiting for us. So we sincerely apologize. And I assure you, it will never repeat again. Also, this is official. I will still, and I'm making that application now, want to come privately to see you. So I'll be able to listen to you urgently. For the purpose of today is to pay our own reserve loyalty and respect before we go to talk to our people. Our journey, I can't explain what we're trying to do at this point. I can only just mention, as one of the most respected fathers of this nation today, I do not tell you need to tell you what the country is going through. You know all of it. Our country is beset with all the problems that nobody can be able to tell. But as you look at the vast problems, Royal Majesty, there's no nation that will go through what we're going that will not have the same problem. Today we have the highest number of people living in any country in poverty. We have the highest rate of unemployment. Over 20 million youths in this country don't know where the next meal will come from. We have a similar number of school children. You can't have such. Our drug prevalence alone on youths is 13.8, when the global average is about 5.7. So we have a crisis. And that crisis is what we're going around. I am a vice presidential candidate that is pleading to people to give us opportunity to start reversing that. We can't go on the way this country is going on. It is impossible. The root of all this, the Royal Majesty, is that the country is not productive. It is a consumption country. And the consumption cannot be sustained any longer. Nigeria as a nation is not productive. Because of it, it cannot create jobs, it cannot do anything for anybody. A huge country like Nigeria will not, in 1 year, do an export up to that of Israel. Israel is a tiny country of 9 million people, living on 22,000 square kilometers of land. And we are 220 million, living on 923,000 square kilometers of land. Our total export last year is 18.9 trillion, and 650 is 29 point something billion dollars. Israel, that tiny country, did $59.8 billion. So we couldn't do 50% of what they did. Edo State is 17.8 thousand square kilometers. Edo State is almost twice Gambia. Gambia is 10.6. Edo State is more populated than Gambia. But look at the productivity. Because the country is not productive. Everybody, yesterday, it's been announced to everyone that bandits just outside a village in Niger State. 6 to 8 local governments in Niger State is under bandits. The Royal Majesty Niger State is the biggest state in Nigeria, 76.3 thousand square kilometers of land. They can't feed themselves. They can't feed Nigeria. They can't export anything. Yet Niger State has more fertile land than Holland. Holland without water is 33,000 square kilometers of land. And last year, the agricultural export under wheat and everything is $120 billion. But Niger State can feed itself with 2.5 times their land. If they did only 1%, they would have earned $1.2 billion. At 650, it's 750 billion, which is almost 4 times their budget. We can't continue this way. This country must be productive. It must help the children of this country. We must give the youth opportunity to earn a living. We cannot continue where we're going, where people like me, all they do is to steal public money and waste everybody's time. It cannot continue. Go to Taraba State. So many local governments in that state is under bandit control. Taraba State, same thing with Borno State. Borno State is 70.9 thousand square kilometers of land. They can't feed themselves, they can't do anything. And they live in such space that even the Sambisa forest that we fear is 60,000 square kilometers of land, 3 times Israel. And we call it a forest, when it's a farmland that can be productive and add value. But we fear to go there. And it goes on and on in every other state. In Taraba State, they can grow tea, they can grow coffee, they can grow flour. Even our neighbors Kenya exported flour last year of over $500 million. Ethiopia, over 1 billion in coffee. So many other countries, and we can go here. But we're not growing anything. We're not doing anything. Small countries that were worse than us yesterday, like Vietnam. Last year, Vietnam exported total goods export over $350 billion. We couldn't do that. Vietnam live on 331,000 square kilometers of land, a third of our land, and 100 million, half of our population. The real emergency will take time and come and tell you what we want to do. We just want to save this country. That's why we're going around to stop and being able to speak to people in the north, people in the south, and everywhere. That next year the nation should not be on ethnicity, should not be on tribe. Out of 62 years of this country, 47 years, they not have any power. It has military Australia. Yet the temporary state is in the north. So there's something wrong. It should not be issue of religion. Muslims don't buy food cheaper. Where the mosque was built in London was a free land by the Queen. He's not a Muslim. Christians don't buy food cheap either. In Dubai, the emir of Dubai gave Catholic Church the land and built the church for them. Yet they're a Muslim. So nobody should bring religion here. And we don't want people, don't want people to vote for us because of where we come from. I don't want anybody to vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. No, but because I'm from the Southeast. We don't want pity. It's not my turn. It is turn of Nigerians to take back my country and run it like any other country. Not turn of anybody. I don't want this to be my turn. I want everybody who is contesting this election to come and tell us where it's coming from. What is he going to do? I've governed the state. My background is known to everybody. But it's not something that is something I'm telling you private. But I've governed the state for 8 years. And I said that if you're talking about fighting corruption, go to the state and govern and ask them whether they are looking for a penny of their money. To even show that I've governed this faithfully, the real majesty I left office, I was not owing salary, pension, gratuity, no contract for ever executed job that was being owed by Anambra State. No supply was being owed by Anambra State. And I left in 3 banks, out of which your son is one of the managers of one. I left in Access Bank, run by my brother, Aiboje. I left there $50 million, over 10 billion naira, for Anambra State. I left the Diamond Bank, $50 million, over 10 billion naira. And I left the Fidelity Bank, $50 million, over 10 billion naira. And the day I left office, till today, Anambra has not bought me a bottle of water. Because I told them, no law. If you want to serve, you come and serve and go home. You must have another job before you come here. It is not, politics is not a job. It's a vocation that you come and serve and go home and go back to your job. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm appealing to people. We want the opportunity. My vice presidential candidate had built 2 universities. Personally, we're entrepreneurs. We went to the best schools in the world. So there's nobody who can tell us anything. Those who are serving the United States today, every country of the world, went to the similar schools that we went. So we can be able to say to them, if you're Prime Minister of Britain, if you sit on me and say, I'm an alumni of Oxford, I will tell you that Peter Obi is also an alumni of Oxford. Those who say that from Cambridge will claim the same thing. Whatever anybody wants, we are the same. So if we can go to the same school and they are performing in their country, we want to perform here. We want to build Nigerians. We have a country called Nigeria, but we don't have Nigerians. We want to give the youth future. We have talented youth, too much energy. We want to put resources in their hands. We have vast uncultivated land in the north. That's our next oil. That's where we want to. We want to unlock it. We want to be able to tell Nigeria that it wasn't a misplacing that will find out in your place. But to start rebuilding it, what build a government of empathy? If there's fraud, we'll go sympathize with people, show that there's governance, that there's government. A bridge fell in India. The Prime Minister went there. People are under fraud here. Nobody has visited them. Instead, they're even being meant to feel their pain more by telling them that they were warned. How can you say they warned them? Would they carry their hands to their head? What type of thing is that? We have a country, and that country must change. For your own majesty, I'm still making my appeal. I'll come for private for them, where I'll be able as a father. And I'll show you, as I conclude, in our government, we'll consult. We'll be learners. We will come to revere people like you, to seek audience, to listen to you, to seek guidance. Leadership is learning. If you can't learn, you can't lead. We will do it by learning. We will make sure that the royal fathers, respected fathers like you, are placed in a position where they will feel dignified, respected, and be able to be part of what we are doing. Because we're not going to sit in our business. We will come to Benin here and sit down with you gathering stakeholders and say, this is what the people of they don't want. We don't want to do it from Abuja. We don't want government to do it from Abuja. We want government that will be responsive and responsible to the people. And we're going to do that. Your Royal Majesty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just to ask you to please confirm one or two things, if it is possible to do it in the open. But we welcome you on behalf of my chiefs and members of the royal family here present. You're most welcome. Thank you very much for coming. I look forward to your private visit. Your Excellency, somebody showed me a letter. Somebody showed me a letter where land was given to you in your state, and you politely returned it back to them, that you don't need it, that you are there to serve, and so on. You said something like that when you were talking as well now. Correct? I wanted you to confirm. I saw the letter. I was wondering, is this social media? But this is not social media because I saw it physically. I read it physically. I saw a copy of it, even though it was an electronic copy. So I was wondering if it was a social media gimmick or something, where something like that was given to you and you simply politely turned it down, that you are there to serve. And also, and when you were talking a while ago, you made reference to an offer that was made to you, and you told them that they should serve the state with humility and so on and so forth. Is that correct? Please be upstanding.
Precisely correct. Like I said before, that I had said it in my campaign, Your Royal Majesty said, if anybody sees a piece of land allotted to me, my wife, any of my family members, directly or indirectly when I was governor, I stopped campaigning.
Your Excellency, there's a whole lot of temptation, in the office of the president of any country, a lot of power. Are you saying to everybody here that you will do your best to resist such temptation?
Your Majesty, I and that have said that we must fight corruption. Corruption kills a society because it kills entrepreneurship. Nobody thinks in a corrupt country. It kills professionalism. We can't have professors paid 400,000 when we have councillors who are being paid over 2 million. No, we must reverse that. And it kills hard work. In a corrupt society, government officials or richer than business people. We must build wealth and enterprise. So we fight corruption. Everything is remaining. I will not take public money, and I'm sure that that's not what we want to do. We want to save Nigeria, and we can't save it by stealing. Your Majesty.
Your Excellency, I don't want to appear to put you before a panel of interrogators. However, for the vice presidential candidate, I understand I'm not sure he was fully introduced, because I also understand that he owns Base University. Is that correct?
By the grace of Almighty God, I own Base University, and mid this year, I was also licensed to have Baba Ahmed University, and Base University has given birth to the biggest private hospital in Africa, Your Royal Majesty. Your Royal Majesty, the story of the great Benin Kingdom is a flashpoint in the arrest of development in Africa. So when the artifacts were announced to be returned, immediately I jumped and I made contact with Germany at this university is interested, Your Majesty, because about 300 years ago, your subjects who were able to do this artifact definitely could have by now, if not arrested, they would have developed the microchip, they would have gone to space. We're here to work with Your Majesty. And one of the stories my boss had was that when 360 members were offered the houses in Apple Village, I was the only one out of 360 that did not buy the house because I did not agree with the principle. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty.
Mr. Vice Presidential Candidate, one more thing for you. Your older brother is actually a member of Arewa. Is that also correct?
Your Royal Majesty, yes sir. Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed is the spokesperson for Arewa Consultative Forum. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So you can see, Your Excellency, that we try to keep up with current affairs, historical affairs, current affairs, and I will just carry on a little bit from here that I was informed that his older brother in Arewa also that the Arewa group is also very supportive of you, Your Excellency. See, the reason why I mention all this is to confirm what many people have heard, what we have heard, what we know. You know, they say that we don't leave the palace, but we hear many things here. You know, we hear many things. In Benin, there's a saying, an old adage, that the Oba has many information, gets many information from different angles of his body. So even though we don't seem to physically leave the palace, but sometimes perhaps we project our spirit out of here to get information here and there. There are those that keep on arguing that Dabi is only popular on the social media platforms. That when the time comes, you're not going to get where structures are not there. That is all noise, etc., etc. So I don't, I'm surprised at many. I'm surprised. I'll tell you, Your Excellency. Many people that seem to be what they call obedient, that seem to be obedient. Is that what they say when they are with obedient? I'm just out of curiosity. I've asked a small child. I've asked an old man, middle age, to just get a sense of what is really going on with this new guy in town. Do you know Peter Obi? I will ask the little child. Little child. Surprisingly, they'll say yes. I said, how do you know Peter Obi? When I say little child, I mean really little child, between 12 and 14 or so thereabout. And old men also, gray-haired, 90-year-olds and all that. So I wonder if these people that are saying there's only social media, if they are, anyway, let me not go there. Because here, the Benin throne. So as I always say to everybody here that comes to us, we pray for everybody. We pray, we ensure we maintain neutrality. We ensure we tell everybody, drumming into their ears, that the Benin throne is non-partisan. We try our best to remain father of all. So I thank you very much for coming. God bless you. We are following your campaign very closely. Good luck in your campaign. We look forward to receiving you in your private visit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, journalists, and thank you very much.
Africa.